Musicians that died too soon. Jim Morrison. Lead singer of The Doors, Jim Morrison, was found dead due to a heroin overdose at 27 years old. Therefore, he's part of an infamous musician group called the 27 Club, who died of different causes at 27 years old. Paul Gray. When talking about a musician that's been through more extreme causes, we cannot forget Slipknot bassist Paul Gray, who died at 38 years old in an Urbandale hotel room in 2010 due to drug overdose. A 911 call was released by TMZ confirming that Paul died of a drug overdose. He was found by a maintenance employee at the Urbandale hotel, where there was a hypodermic needle next to his bed and there was pills all over the floor. 911 call confirmed that the dead person was in fact Paul Gray, who was a co-founder of Slipknot right next to Sean Cran and Joey Jordison. Paul Gray was born in 1975 and died in 2010, making him 38. Joey Jordison. Slipknot co-founder and ex-drummer Joey Jordison, born Nathan Jonas Jordison in 1975, would die peacefully in his sleep in 2021 due to an unspecified cause of death. Joey suffered from a disease called acute transverse myelitis. It caused Joey some extreme spinal pain and also had the ability to lose the functionality of his legs. In 2016, Joey stated that he was back together and that he could perform again, quoting, "I got myself together, I got myself in the gym, and I got myself in therapy to beat this fucking shit." On July 26, 2021, Joey was found by his ex-girlfriend at his home in Des Moines, Iowa, where he passed away peacefully in his sleep, and a 911 call was released by TMZ confirming that he was dead. His ex-girlfriend, Amanda, was the one that made the 911 call, and I do not recommend you listen to that 911 call if you are a die-hard Slipknot fan and you love Joey Jordison. May Joey Jordison rest in peace. Michael Jackson. Legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, died at 50 years old due to a drug overdose in the hands of his private doctor, Dr. Conrad Murray, who gave him a lethal cocktail of Ativan, Versed, and Propofol for him to fall asleep. It went straight into Michael Jackson's IV. He quickly fell asleep. Michael Jackson's care physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, knew that he was in trouble when that happened, so his excuse was that he ran to the bathroom for only 2 minutes, when really he was on the phone for 42 minutes. Phone log that detectives obtained during Michael Jackson's death showed that Dr. Conrad Murray was on the phone with his office in Houston, his girlfriend in Santa Monica, and his office in Las Vegas, collecting evidence to appear in court because he knew he was in handcuffs when that happened. May Michael Jackson rest in peace. At 50 years old, Michael, your legacy lives on. Chester Bennington. Linkin Park lead singer Chester Bennington committed suicide on July 20th, 2017. He was 41 years old. Chester Bennington had severe depression and struggled with alcohol and drugs. Bennington was married and he had 6 children. On the day of Bennington's suicide, Linkin Park released the video for the song Talking to Myself. Linkin Park would share the music video for the song One More Light, dedicated to Chester Bennington. Chester, your legacy will forever live on with Linkin Park. May you rest in peace. Chris Cornell. Soundgarden and Audioslave lead singer Chris Cornell committed suicide in May of 2017. What's very coincidental between Chris Cornell and Chester Bennington's death is that Chester committed suicide on Chris Cornell's birthday on July 20th. Cornell had many hits with Soundgarden, such as Spoon Man and Black Hole Sun. And with Audioslave, he released many hits like Show Me How to Live, Coach Ice, and Like a Stone. Chris Cornell was 41 years old when he committed suicide in 2017. May he rest in peace. Kurt Cobain, lead singer of Nirvana and the starter of the grunge era, Kurt Cobain committed suicide at 27 years old with a 12 caliber gunshot wound to the head. It is unclear why he did this, but people seem to believe that Courtney Love, Kurt Cobain's wife and lead singer of the rock band Hole, had something to do with his death. Kurt Cobain used to do a lot of drugs, he was very depressed, and he did not want the fame, which is another reason what people believe to have caused Kurt Cobain's suicide. Because he didn't want fame, he didn't want fortune. All he wanted was for his voice to be heard. With songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit, Heart-Shaped Box, Rape Me, and All Apologies, we miss you, Kurt Cobain. Peter Steele, the bassist and vocalist of gothic metal band Type O Negative, Peter Steele, born Peter Ratajczak, died at 48 years old due to heart problems. Peter Steele, once again, was known for doing massive amounts of drugs. Type O Negative has released albums that have went platinum such as October Rust and Bloody Kisses. Peter had a really harsh childhood and a really bad high school life, leading to him being very depressed. He recites Kurt Cobain as his hero because he had the balls to shoot himself in the head, according to an interview with Howard Stern. Type O Negative released the album Dead Again in 2007, and would be the final album we would hear from Type O Negative. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you won't miss out on a future video, and as always, be safe and be well.